Yeah, I think, the injury was a tough setback, but I just focused on what I could control, and I think when I came back from the injury, I came back a lot stronger, a lot fitter than I was before. So I kind of used that setback as an opportunity to challenge and test myself and ultimately get better.
Well, you were part of a good run to the quarterfinals in Leagues Cup last year. Any memories, impressions of the first edition of Leagues Cup in 2023?
Yeah, I mean, it's competitive. Yeah, it's definitely something new, but two group stage games, and then it's knockout soccer. So just focus on what we can control, take it game by game, and ultimately, try to go further than we did the year before.
Nice. Do the Leagues Cup matches feel different than MLS matches in any way? Maybe particularly playing against some of the Mexican teams?
Yeah, I think just in that instance, just different teams in the competition. But I like to approach every game, the same way.
Let's see. Let's look ahead to Philly. What can we expect from the Philadelphia Union? Obviously, they're in a little bit of a different place now than they were when we last played them and beat them away. Have you guys looked at them on film? What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, they have a couple of their usual starters back from injury. I think they'll be a tougher team to play, but they pretty much play the same system. So it's about how we can exploit that and then cover their strengths.
Pretty consistently recently, it's been a midfield trio of you, Ashley Westwood, and Jabril Diani. What makes that midfield chemistry work so well right now?
I think just the willingness to work for each other and understanding of the overall tactical point of what Dean wants to do, especially defensively. We all understand our roles. We all are able to, kind of play different positions and fill in for each other when we do get dragged out or some guy makes a run up the field. I think just the overall rotation between us three works really well.
Speaking of roles, you're playing higher up the field in a more of an attacking midfield role than you have in past years with Charlotte FC. How have you adapted to that attacking midfield role this year?
Yeah, I think the first thing is just defensively, how can I get pressure higher up the field to make it easier for the guys behind me to win the ball back? And then just getting into those pockets, trying to get the ball to the strikers, our wingers, and ultimately create chances and score goals.
Houston away, you had the armband for the first time. Reflect back on that. Do you feel like a leader in this team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, being the longest tenured player, one of the players with the most MLS experience in this team, I do take the responsibility of being a leader, not only for the younger guys, but new guys coming into the league, coming into the team, or guys just who haven't been here that long. Just kind of taking that role, helping them adjust, getting them comfortable, and letting them know what to expect and how we do things around here.
Looking ahead to the rest of the season, is there something that you want to add to your game that you are looking to improve over this last third of the season as we run into playoffs?
Yeah, I think just getting into better positions in the box and being more clinical in the final third so I can score more goals.
All right, and then Olympics. Did you watch the LA yesterday? Did you watch the U.S. yesterday?
I was able to watch the U.S. yesterday. I didn't think they played too bad. I think France just had 3 really, really great goals. But when you play teams of quality like that, it's something you have to expect and kind of deny some of those guys the chances that they got. But I'm still pulling for them, and I still think they can make a good run.
Nice. What event are you most excited for in this Olympics? What sport or event?
Soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then final thing, Carroll's back and played in the game against Austin. Obviously, you guys were pretty close to each other in the field. You were playing that attacking midfield role right underneath them. What was it like having Carroll Stojarski back in the field?
Yeah, it was good. Carroll's obviously a guy that's been here from the start, so we've developed a good relationship throughout the years. He's a player of quality. He's clinical in the final third. So welcoming him back and playing with him again. I think he's come with a new attitude and new approach, fresh approach really, to make an impact and make this team better.
What's it like playing with him versus when Patrick Agyemang was up top? Sort of different profiles of strikers to play with.
Yeah, I think Pat is more of a guy that likes to make those runs in behind, that can kind of body the center backs and create chances from that. And Carroll's more of a guy that wants the ball to his feet. He's more of a technical player that can kind of create chances when he has the ball at his feet. So Pat makes the runs, and Carroll makes the chances with his feet.
Great. Thanks, Brandt. Appreciate
Awesome.
it, man.